Good cozy morning, my friends. On the weekends, I like to start my morning off by doing a bit of reading just for 30 minutes. Today I'm reading Jane Austen's Sense and Sensibility for the second time. You can see it is very marked up because I love annotating. I like to read first thing in the morning because it is such a cozy start to my day. Then I'll go ahead and make my bed, which it's the hardest part of the morning, getting out of bed. On the weekends, I like to confluence with my friends and either go study at a coffee shop or the library, or maybe even go thrifting after studying. But this weekend, I decided to get some quality time with my mom, so she worked as I studied for biology. After 4 hours, and when I was despondent that I would get nothing more done, I abated my mess. Even though I had not completely finished my studies, I was beginning to feel burnt out, so I decided it would be erudite to complete it at a later time. I just wanted to add that the petrichor outside after the rain was phenomenal. After a few hours' time, we went to Barnes & Noble and lunch, which I was quite effervescent about. Then we drove around and looked at pulchritudinous houses in our vicinity, which was lovely. Now here's a book haul. Hello there. So I'm kind of going to do this in a little bit more soothing voice because this is a cozy day in my life. But I wanted to do a book haul for you guys. Okay, I won't make it super ASMR-y, but I just didn't want to be only in vlogs. I'm a little chaotic. It's a very bookish day in my life. The Alchemist. My therapist recommended this to me to realize one's destiny is a person's only obligation. Quote from The Alchemist. It says it on the back. Next we have Tale of Two Cities. This was the original love triangle book. This is not a classic, but I just saw it and thought it would be an easy read. So the shop of second chances. Sometimes I need something a little bit more lighthearted. The Scarlet Letter. I feel like this would be a good one to carry with me on airplane because it's so small. I saw books that were like this big. I thought were really cool, but I didn't know what size the text would be. So I decided not to get it. Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Laura Gilmore and Gilmore Girls loves this book. I felt as though it would be a great one to read. Again, small, compact. I always feel like Jess when I read books like this because he always had a book this size. As you can probably tell, I spent a lot of time in the classics section. Not so much classics, but more so things that are read in classes. Because I'm trying to get ahead because I want to focus on English. Hence why I got an AP English literature prep book. This thing from Barnes & Noble. This to do or to do not to-do list. And it has a bunch of classic books. So I got this composition book that's leather. Quick dry gel pens. And I got an assortment of candles. And my father got those for me because the recall on a candle he got me, so he was kind enough to give me these. See, this mini pumpkin. I also got a Swiss cheese monstera plant. It is in the other room. Back to the voiceover. As I tidied up, a symphony of water droplets banged against my windows, comforting me, a pluviophile. I chose to organize my collection of literary works and water my plants. I am not at all fastidious, nor do I try to be granular when organizing my books. I just like them to be arranged in a way that is feasible for me to upkeep. I felt inclined to give some much needed love to my festive candle drawer containing my Christmas and fall candles because it was in shambles. There is no rest for the wicked, and while I may not describe myself with this personality trait, I do not get much rest even if it's a weekend. I decided to restart my studying and finish up what I did not finish at the coffee shop earlier. I aspire to be assiduous in every subject, hence why I spend so much time studying. 3 things that help me get through extenuous study hours are my spiced chai candle or a candle of any sorts, taking beautiful notes, and watching study with me's, especially at universities I hope to attend, such as Oxford or Yale. Winding down for the evening, I made pumpkin and bat-shaped ravioli and started a fall Hallmark movie.
Definitely not at all cheesy one.
They're all cheesy. Honestly. My parents gave it to me. You want to hear it?
I honestly thought it was going to be cinematic.
Wise old owl lived in